Hello and welcome to this session of graphics design on smartphone using the app called Pixel Lab. And in this video we are going to be learning how to design a simple profile design which you can use as a display picture in your social media accounts, be it Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, and so on and so forth. So this is the design we are going to be replicating today. You see, it is very simple, whereas it looks very beautiful and alluring. So let us delve into today's work. As you all know, the next thing we are going to do, the first thing we are going to do is to set this pixel lab to the default format. And setting it to the default format, we have to delete this text. And the next thing we are going to do is that we are going to change the background color to white color because the background color in our design is white. And so after changing the background color to white, we are going to add the small little circles that made our design look beautiful. We are going to add them to our design, and those small little circles are in a very light sky blue color. So we are going to set this shape to circle, and we are going to set the color to very light blue. Now this is too deep, so we are going to set it to a very light one, a very light one, as you can see. Okay, the transparency. Okay, all right, we can set it to a lighter one. I think this is fine now. So we are going to set it to the corners and some beautiful places in our design. We can set it here. Okay, we can set one here, and we can replicate it. We can just click on copy and then edit it, set another one in another place. Don't let them be close to each other. Set them as strategic places. So I can copy this and I can place it somewhere around here, and this time around I can decide to make it lighter, so I can place it somewhere around here and copy again. I can place this one somewhere around here. So if I decide to copy it again, I can place this one somewhere around here, and that's all. So let us lock all our elements so that they don't move about as we are designing. This is how to lock. In case you don't know how to lock, you click on your layers icon here at the top here. You click on it, and after clicking on it, you are going to click on this lock icon that is here. So to lock every single element so that they don't get moved when we are moving on our screen. Can you see this now? And the next thing I'm going to do is to import the profile image I'm going to be using. So I'll pause the video now so that I can import it. I don't want to waste your time. Alright, so this is the picture I want to use, and so I'll firstly change the format to a square format by clicking on this icon here. And after clicking on this icon here, then I'm going to change it to a circle format by clicking on the icon here, over here, the icon over here. So I change it to circle format. Then I can now adjust it so that it shows only my head. I can reduce the size. To some extent. I think it's okay this way. So you set it to make the head fit in the center, and we activate to put it on our screen. So we have our image on our screen right now. So you can reduce the size a little bit. After reducing the size, then go to your relative position and set the relative position to the perfect middle, center. And after setting it to the perfect middle, we add a shape, a circle shape. And for this circle shape, we are going to set the opacity to 0. Do you know how to set the opacity? You are going to alter the value of this seek bar. So to 0. After setting it to 0, then we scroll down and go to stroke. Our stroke, we set it to 10. The stroke width, we set it to 10. And we set the stroke color to blue. But this time around, we are going to be using a gradient color. You know how to transform it to a gradient color. So we use a gradient color, and this is the gradient color we are using right here, the first one here. So this is how I created the gradient color. I just added a deep blue, let me make it a bit deeper, and then a lighter blue, to create a gradient on the vertical axis. So I click on OK. So I have my circle here. So I reduce the size a little bit so that it only has few spaces at the edge of the picture. Okay, it's fine this way. So I click on mark, and I also change the relative positioning to perfect middle. Can you see what we have on our screen now? It is getting beautiful, right? Yes. So let us lock these items again so that they don't get moved as we move items on our screen. And the next thing we are going to do is to write our name. So you write your name. To write your name, you can just easily click on this icon right up here to delete every single text on it. So you can just simply click on it, and after clicking on it, then you can input your name. My name is Gideon Olawale Joel. So I click on OK to add my name. Then we are going to set the font of this name to a font called Nevis. So it's kind of down here. Nevis. Okay, here is Nevis. So this is Nevis, and we are going to set the color of this name to the gradient color we used for our outline. So this is the gradient color we used for our outline. That is the color we are going to set the name. And the text size, we are going to set it to 30. So we center it in the middle. And after centering it in the middle, if you have a bio on your Facebook page, or your Facebook profile, if you have a bio, or if you have just a bio that you want to add, but for the sake of this video, we are not adding our own personal bio. So we are going to be adding, I am proudly a Siderian. So we enter to write the Siderian. Siderian is the name of students studying at C-Rhox Digital Academy. So we are going to go to align, and when we get to align, we are going to set the align to center. And after setting it to center, we are going to bring it down here and change the color to blue color. Perhaps we can also use the gradients. Let's use the gradients. Okay, I think it's beautiful. So when we use the gradients, we are going to set the text size to 20. And you should notice that this Siderian is a keyword in what we wrote. I'm proudly a Siderian. So let us just bold in the Siderian a little bit. So you can highlight what you want to bold and then click on bold here. Can you see it has been okay? So let us change the color. Let us make some changes to the color. So this light one, let us make it deep a little bit so that it does not just look lighter. And this dark one, let us make it light a little bit. So click on OK. Then I think we have a perfect stuff now. So we center it to the middle too, and push it down a little bit from the name. So let us lock our object. But if you notice, it is not good as this whole thing is not aligned in the center. So for us to make sure it is aligned in the vertical center, vertical center on the vertical axis, drawing from here, so it should be, everything should be around here. Sorry, let me use the, so this is the center vertical, so everything should be around here. Everything should be on the center vertical, something like this. So if it's a square, it can be around here, something like here. Just manage my drawing that way. So let us push our items up a little bit. Let us start from the text. Let us push the text up. So we are going to change our move to, the highest move I have here is 13. On your phone you might have a higher move or a lower move depending on the type of phone you are using. I'm using a tablet for this video, so we are going to move it by 2 steps, and the I am proudly Siderian 2 by 2 steps. So we go to this one, I click on this, and I move it by 2 steps too, and the picture, move it by 2 steps. You can see that we now have something that is kind of in the middle, but it is still not perfectly in the middle too, because the space that is here, that is from here, between here to here, is more than the space that is between here to here. So we have to adjust it more. Maybe we have to give them a move each. So let us just give them a move each. Sorry, a move each into the text. A move. I think we have a perfect design here. So you have a perfect design here. But to spice up your design, you have to put just like an effect apart from those circles that we already added. So there's this effect. You know what this effect is. It is also on the template we are replicating. So you just go to your you switch to, okay, sorry, on your keyboard you switch to numbers. When you switch to numbers, that's numbers, the above, right above this ABC. Sorry, I'm not able to draw it. Right above this ABC here, sorry, right above this ABC, you see equals to backward slash coding bracket. So you click on it, and then the fourth, the fourth dot, the fourth symbol you see here, you click on it. It seems like you can just add three. So after adding three, then you can go to color and set the gradient color for it to be this. It could be this, it could be any color. Then you can set the size to be kind of higher. Let's set it to 50. Then you set it to the relative position to the right and to the top. So let us adjust it. You are seeing what I'm doing to spice up our design. Right here we have a beautiful thing, but it's not very beautiful. So let us reduce the size to probably 40. So we reduce the size to 40 and you bring it down a little bit so that it is kind of obvious. So I think we have a perfect stuff here. So this is very beautiful, and so let us lock it so that we don't move it when we are doing some other things. And this is how to design a simple profile you can use for your social media accounts. By the time you design this profile, it is going to allure even your potential customers, your potential clients to patronize you because they know that you are capable and you are good at what you do. So thanks for watching this video. Follow up next videos and don't miss out any of our videos. Bye for now.